indictments in a charge of trying to kill the Chinese council. Trying to kill the Chinese people, basically. The leaders of China, pretty much. Eddie Murphy, whose real name is Jerry. Also having killed Robin Williams' parents and Robin Williams' girlfriend. Indictments are as follows. Also linked to cyanide poisoning. Eddie Murphy should not be walking. The actor Eddie Murphy should be a dead man. He's not Eddie Murphy. Actually, they killed Eddie Murphy in the past. And actually just put Eddie Murphy, this other guy, in his place. It's part of the whole black African takeover, whatever thing. Anyway. He's Wonder Boy. Eddie Murphy was the black people's Wonder Boy. He was actually just some guy that actually just like some aborigine from the bush that actually, once they got the parasites cleaned out of him, he actually looked pretty good. So, and they cleaned up his face a little bit. Like I say, put enough work into someone, they can actually look good. Give enough steroids, they might actually get girls and make you somewhat popular. He also had a hell of a really huge heroin addiction. They have on camera lots of times saying, I need my heroin before I perform, take the edge off. He had such a huge heroin addiction that he literally could not give it up. Or at least he never wanted to. I don't know. He's a real hard case, as they say. Anyway, I use that heroin addiction to make him into a good father and good person. Because I was like, well, you want the heroin, you're going to have to mentor these other people and be a good person. Like I say, anything and everything that Eddie Murphy did was basically, well, the good fathering part, turning him into a good person. He's not really a good person. He comes from a shit tribe of shit people that basically tried to kill the leaders of China, the American president, and the German president. In Africa, anything is possible. Well, mostly lots of death are possible and lots of rape. So anyway, yeah. I guess because I was white, they didn't want me to be their leader or president. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really care. Like, Anyway, yeah. And I was like a 9-year-old kid at the time, so they couldn't like really give me bad drugs and say I overdosed. By the way, like I say, a lot of those overdoses, those are like, and Rob Williams would actually do like some skits and stuff. He was a cool guy. Yeah, and like a lot of those overdoses were like cyanide overdoses. Just no one ever really bothered to check out the fact that it was overdoses of cyanide, not overdoses of cocaine, which is what they presented to the news as, that it was like, they overdosed on cocaine. I mean on cyanide, not cocaine. Not coca. Cocaine, it takes a lot to overdose on. Cyanide, not so much. I don't know why they would be snorting cyanide. So, but yeah. Eddie Murphy would also say, I don't know why they're snorting cyanide. I don't know who gives the kids that shit. Actually, it's where Mr. T and Eddie Murphy actually had a problem. Because Mr. T was a good mentor or something like that. Or one of the black people was actually a good mentor. I think it was Mr. T. I paid him to do a bunch of kids stuff too. But Mr. T, he was a weightlifter and bodybuilder and all that. And he has another one of my projects. Basically, Mr. T might have had a drug addiction too at some point in time. But I mean, it's like, dude, relax, calm down. You have a drug addiction. It's okay. No problem. Just less drugs maybe. Clean you up. Whatever. Anyway, Mr. T was cool, A-Team and all that other stuff. He was pretty cool. I like black guys. A lot of them worked for me. But, anyway, whatever. Equal opportunity shit. It just turned out to be shit people. Not my fault. I say, hey, whatever. thieves and stuff. Trying to kill the owners of the companies and all that. So they can make everyone else slaves. Yeah. Except there's too many of them for everyone to be a slave. So, I mean, for them to, anyway, whatever. Meanwhile, they just wander around the bush, drive nice cars, and it's like, whatever. I can outproduce you. Like I said, I could always outproduce a black man. Or a black civilization. It's like Lucifer Star. Besides, they don't even know how to make jets work. They really weren't all that hard to kill. You don't understand the light intensification, do you, Mr. Black Man who's walking through the fields? What are you doing? Yeah, well, that's a knife. It doesn't shoot. No, you can't shoot me from there. Oh my god, he just threw the knife. And so they sick. Oh, you've upgraded to arrow technology. Who did you kill to get that? I got to go find an Indian. A dead Indian out there that's missing his bow and arrow. Yes, these windows, they do stop arrows. You're going to have to figure out gun technology, sir. Seriously, that's the way it was. That's pretty much the way it was. You know, I mean, the black people, they would just hide in the... They thought that they were invisible in darkness, but they're like, smell you from here. Like, they didn't know what soap was for the longest time. Like, Eddie Murphy might talk about how he didn't know soap existed. Like, seriously. They didn't know what soap was. They didn't know what toilet paper was. They didn't know what anything was. They just hid in the bush. Eventually they came out. They thought that they could just pick at civilization and take whatever. And then they started trying to kill white people and other people. They don't have anything of their own. They don't work in any factories. They never were slaves. They were never whipped. Everything about black people is a lie. They use technology to try and hide who they were. Didn't work out very well. And then they tried to kill me, which really didn't work out very well. But no. It's a time machine. What are you going to go do with it? Oh, you're going to go kill the creator. That's right. Have a nice life. Bye. And be abusive to him. That's really your existence, Mr. Blackman. Okay. That's really what they did. Dance to try and get the girls, to try and get into the families, to try and get... Black people would go, and black people would go to events, and it's like, we know you're trying to kill us and poison us. Oh god, they just put cyanide in the wine again. Throw it all out! Check the stocks. Make sure they haven't gotten to the wine bottles. That's pretty much the way it was. They'd go to events and try and put cyanide in all the wine glasses. Serious. I guess they do remember their past pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just Lucifer Star, the creator, so. Yeah. Anyway, whatever.